me, the other days were like 5 or 6 hours a sleep.
That's not bad.
For me, it is. I'm
You
supposed to
you,
sleep
you
for
love
long.
you love to sleep, huh?
Yeah, so I'm like ready for the day.
Okay. Are we filming? Are we good? Are we rolling? Okay. I do wanted to make it natural, but I had a little bit of I made some notes just so I can't forget anything that I want to ask you. So, first of all, I want to congratulate you for winning Miss Netherlands.
Thank you.
It is such a win for you and for us, you know, um, trans women all over the world. And a lot of young women like us are looking up at you and seeing that what you have achieved, it's also possible for, you know, young women all over the world. You've done it.
Yeah.
So I guess my first question is, what makes you feel most confident?
What makes me feel most confident? I think that I always, since like I think a few years ago, I really know who I am, and that gives like a confident feeling because you know what you can expect from yourself, and you know what you can do, and where you're able to, and that gives like a confident base. So that I found confidence in being me and being Rikkie. That's, I think, the best thing that I can remember of it.
Yeah. Do you go by Rikkie or Valerie?
Rikkie.
Rikkie.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your first name?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
So I guess I know that in your bio you said you are of Moluccan descent. Do you say Moluccan or Moluccan?
Moroccan.
Yeah.
Yes.
My best friend is Indonesian, and I have had Indonesian food, and it's very spicy. What is your favorite Indonesian food?
Well, I really love the soto soup because my father makes it for me, and it's like super delicious and all those toppings. I love it, but I'm also like really down for rice table because I'm also in for spicy food and I love it, and this I can't without spiciness.
Yeah,
So
really?
I'm eating everything with spice. Even if it's in the morning, I have to put Tabasco on my sandwich because yeah,
Is Tabasco your choice of hot sauce?
I will say I love that, but also sriracha, I will love that too. And I used to also eat a lot of sambal.
Oh yeah, sambal. Yeah, I am. My best friend actually makes her own sambal, and she has the mortar and
My
pestle.
father does that as well.
And,
Yeah.
you know, she crushes it with like fish sauce, and it's a whole process.
It is, but then you have like a delicious result.
So I'm gonna get a little bit real with you.
Okay.
What do you really feel about competitions, especially like when it comes to like women competing with each other, like with beauty contests, and you know, like sometimes among friends, you know, like it's, you know how it is. What is your view, and do you think it's important for our growth?
Of competition, right?
Yes, of competition.
Well, I have to say that now in this competition of Miss Universe, we're getting closer to the preliminaries, and now you can maybe feel the competition a little bit more. Before we had like a lot of lovely activities to do, and you were bonding with each other to create the sisterhood, and now it's coming so close, so you can feel some rough competition, and I think that's healthy to have that. Otherwise, you will not know why someone is here. But I think we're all here to win the crown and to be Miss Universe, and to spread our mission and to be able to change something in society. So I think competition is coming. It's here, but it's on a healthy base now. I think we all love each other. We all support each other in every different kind of story or culture. But there, of course, there is competition, and there's only one crown, and we are with 84, if I'm not wrong. So,
And all very beautiful.
yes, and everyone is like their own story and their own passion, and um, the things they are good in, and maybe another one is like better in, but it can all like comes together and blends to what you wanna do and be, and I think that's the competition I feel, but it's not like bitch fights or something
No one
else.
is stealing like
No,
clothes
No.
for the next,
It's not like
rehearsal.
that,
Yeah.
and I'm happy that it's not like that.
Yeah. So like I talked about competition, but now I want to know who are I'm sure you've made a lot of friends during this time of your life. Who do you consider your closest or like kind of besties here in the Miss Universe competition?
Well, of course, I have to say my roomie. My roomie is Aruba, and she came 2 days later than me. But the moment she came in, I could felt like a warmth and empowering from her. And she's also like really supporting my story, and she's really interested. And that's what you can feel, because if someone is not interested, you can also feel that.
That's true.
Next to Aruba, I will also say Nigeria and Namibia. I didn't expect that, because, for example, in Nigeria, you can go to prison for being a lesbian. But she accepts me so well, and actually the first trans woman she ever met.
Really?
Yes, and
Wow.
she's 28 years old. So I was like, in your whole life you never met one. It's like a whole different world for me in the Netherlands, and then compared to Nigeria. But I will say Namibia, Nigeria, and Aruba are my besties here, and I do the most of things with them. Of course, also with the other girls, because you're one sisterhood and you have to do it together. But after the day, I like to come to Namibia and Nigeria's room to talk about the day, and then we have a great time also.
That is so amazing. Yeah, because it's nice to have a little bit of support, no matter how competitive, the environment is. And yeah, that's all, that is wonderful. And this competition just shows that being inclusive helps us learn from one another, and it leaves less room for judgment and more of understanding, if not acceptance.
True.
Right? And let me see. I'm so excited. I'm just like, honestly, I can just stare at you. I am.
Take your time.
I am losing my notes because I had so many things that I wanted to ask. How do you manage your nervousness when you're on stage?
Ooh, that's a good question. I also don't know how I fix it, but I think I can build up excitement and the feelings of being nervous. For example, you're backstage and you see all those girls going before you, and you're next in line, and then the feeling of nervous is like so high that my heart is in my throat, and I'm like, and then the moment comes where I can go on stage, and I lose it. It's gone. I don't know how, but I think it's like. Living through it, it's making me really nervous. But then when I'm doing it, like the first step on stage, it's gone. Because I always try to remember, I have to be proud of myself, and I have to be proud of myself if I go on that stage, and I have to feel good after, because all those people. For example, if it's a negative comment they give on my presence on stage, in the moment they are maybe negative, but in the end they're gonna forget about it. And then I am the only one who is remembering that. And that is what makes me feel confident when I'm on stage, because I know whatever happens, if it goes wrong, they will forget about it. I'm the one that has to live with it, so I better do not mess up, and I give it my all and show the world Rikkie, and just Rikkie as how I want to be, and then I think I lose all the excitement, and
Wow.
it's like it's turning on in energy.
For being so young, you're so wise and smart, and learning all these attributes and things from you. I'm really so happy to have met you, and I think this is just the beginning for you. You're so beautiful. Like I can feel your light, your energy, It's amazing. And
Thank you.
thank you for letting us meet you. And you are the universe.
Thank you so much.
You've answered all my questions even without asking. Like,
Okay.
any of them. But let me see if
Yeah,
if
just
I
take a look.
if I skipped anything else. Like,
Of course, take your time.
okay. I wanted to hear what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, I cannot remember that I have one right now because I think I all passed them already. I was a little bit scared before this competition started to come over. I'm gonna be honest with you because it's in El Salvador. I never went this far from home, and I was supposed to do this project with girls I don't know. They're actually at the beginning, everyone is a stranger to you because you don't know anyone. I had to come by myself and I just had to see. I had to see if they were gonna accept me, if they were like supporting me. We all know there was a lot of commotion and backlash about my winning as the first transgender in Miss Netherlands.
Yeah.
So that was something I was a little bit scared of, and I will describe as a fear maybe because you don't know how they're gonna react.
True.
But I think one of the first days I lost it all because I was so happy that I could feel the sisterhood from deep inside, and no matter where everyone comes from, we're all women and we all have to do it together, and we all had a dream. And
You're making me cry. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional just talking to you because I can see myself in you, and it's beautiful.
yeah, because it's hard sometimes. People always think like that we choose to be like a trans woman or to go in a transition, but it is no choice. This is the only path we can walk through because this is our destination and we have to be here. And I'm so glad that I'm here, and
We're
I'm
glad
here.
that you're
I'm
here.
not going anywhere. And no matter what the judges, who the judges are gonna choose, I'm already visible for so many people, and that's something I didn't have when I was younger. So to be an example and to leave my story in the past is already an achievement.